This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. I challenged myself and two of my friends to get as far away from London as possible in just 24 hours with almost no money. And that means...
we're gonna try, but it's gonna be hard. But we're gonna try. Gonna play TryHards.
Hey you, my name is TomSka Ridgewell and welcome to TryHards Season 3 presented by Surfshark. They gave us a budget. We're gonna spend all of it very irresponsibly. Joining me for this episode is Jay Foreman.
Hello.
There he is.
Hello.
Hi. You might know Jay from series such as Unfinished London, Map Men, being Beardy Man's younger brother.
That's some bass. Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Thank you for being here. And of course, the man who came second to last in the dad race at this year's Sports Day, Eddache Bowley.
Hi, how's it going? How do you do?
Get better.
No.
What's the challenge, Tom?
Well, Jay Foreman of Jay Foreman, today I want us to get as far as we can in 24 hours using just this, 50 English pounds.
Whoa, it's
Yeah.
upside down.
Whoa, it's the right way up.
We did it, everyone. God, I miss her.
I got a question. Do we have to use this very actual note, or can I use my Oyster card and then pay the £50 back?
Yeah, you can. It doesn't. Yeah, I'm not actually going to probably use this actual £50 note. But ideally, any travelling will come out of this budget of £50.
I have another question.
Okay.
Is the £50 supposed to cover literally everything, including food?
It is not. No, I'm not a complete maniac. You can eat food with your own money. It's just if it's going towards travelling, it's from this budget of £50. But if you can use the £50 to make more £50, you want to go gambling?
Can I bet on children?
Are we allowed to break laws?
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. One thing that would be fun, I'd love us all to bring back a souvenir from wherever we wind up. And therefore, the more underwhelming the place, the funnier the souvenir becomes.
Does the souvenir have to come?
No, the souvenir does not have to come out of the travel budget.
I have another question.
Oh, good.
Who's that?
Oh, Jay, that's just Surfy the Shark, the sponsor of this video, who of course will also be partaking in the challenge. I'm sure we'll see a lot of Surfy the Shark today.
I have one final question.
Fantastic.
When do we leave?
Well, Jay, right now.
Where have you been?
Well, Jay. But first, a word from our sponsor. Hello, is this the Travel Asians?
No, this is the travel agents.
Close enough. I wish to go to another country. How about Germany?
Oh, let me just check. And yes.
You have tickets available?
No, I mean, we're in Germany now.
How?
By using Surfshark VPN, I can change my location to over 100 countries using their 3,200 plus servers. See?
Yeah, that's a virtual private network. We're not actually in Germany.
How do you explain that then?
That is not a little German boy.
You're right, they're non-binary.
Okay, forget Germany. Let's try Spain.
Done.
You've changed the virtual location on Surfshark VPN again, haven't you?
Oh no, the bulls, they are running.
What is the point of this?
I believe it's a Spanish tradition.
No, I mean Surfshark.
Protecting your data from hackers and malware. Oh, and accessing things that aren't available in your country.
Oh, accessing other countries like a decent travel agent?
Travel agent.
Close enough. But does Surfshark VPN have every country? What about Iceland?
Yep.
Sri Lanka?
Yeah.
Estonia?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm the famous ghost of Estonia.
You don't know anything about Estonia, do you?
Neither do you.
You got me there.
That's my job. After all, we're travel agents.
Travel agents.
Close enough. So if you scan this QR code or click the link in the description and use the code TomSka, friends, you'll get an extra 4 months for free while Surfshark takes you anywhere.
What about the surface of the sun?
Yes.
I'll take it. Yeehaw. £50 is enough to maybe get me to the coast and then I can get the ferry to Calais. But then that's not actually that far geographically. And also I'm in France then, and who wants to be in France? I'm gonna have to spend money not on travel first and hopefully make more money. We are walking to Ryman. This can't be happening. I can't do this without my Pentel N85. Where, help, oh God. I'm not exaggerating, this is the worst day of my life. I could not find my favorite pen It was very emotionally distressing.
I'm so sorry.
I know, I needed my Pentel N850. I couldn't find one. Genuinely, the day was off to a very bad start. I'm officially vexed. Fine, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna suck it up and use a different fucking pen. God, this is betrayal and everything and everyone. Right, I'm now down to 33 pounds. I feel like I might have just made a massive mistake. Oh God. I know Eddie's planning something. I know that he's set something up because he took a phone call a couple days ago and wouldn't tell me what it was about. So I'm like 90% sure he's doing something. He's got something planned.
The £50 budget is way too low. That's not going to get me very far on its own. So I'm going to try and spend as much time as I can raising more money and then using that to travel with. So it does mean I'm going to waste a lot of time being in one place, but if I've got to get far, I've got to stay still. So I'm going to try and do some odd jobs wherever I can. First one I got lined up, I'm meeting up with an animator who just needs some professional advice. So I'm going to go off and advise them. Stop number one, I'm here with an old buddy here, Nathan. So I'm called in to help out with a bit of animation or give some advice. What can you tell us in the most vaguest possible terms?
We try be funny, we not. Who better to turn to?
There are several people better to turn to than me, but I'm here. So if it shows you're sort of with it, and I realise that even saying the term with it is not with it, the earworm has buried its way in. So the royal protection of birds. This wizard guy who keeps invading shops. Yes, number two was my sexual awakening.
Probably the easiest and safest thing I could have done would have been to go as far north as possible and head to Scotland. But that sounded kind of dull. And I thought it would be much more fun if I could try to cross the English Channel. This is Charing Cross Station. From here, you can get a train all the way to the Channel ports, but that would use up most of the money in the budget. So what I want to do instead is go to a magical place, we're on our way there, called Mottingham. It's not a typo, it genuinely is called Mottingham.
Is it Nottingham's Wario?
You'd think so. I think I found the perfect sweet spot to do hitchhiking out of London towards Dover. If we'd stood on Charing Cross Road, that probably wouldn't have worked. But if we come here to Mottingham with an M, you've got a petrol station, which is perfect for people stopping. You've also got the fact that the main road happens to be the A20, which heads straight towards the Channel ports. So I think, fingers, arms, legs and balls crossed, this is the best place to hitchhike from to get from London out to the Channel ports.
All right, so here's the plan. I want to take my £50, turn it into artwork, and then sell that artwork to people. Will I be using and leveraging and somewhat exploiting my pre-existing fame? That's none of your business.
That's cheating.
No, it's not. It's actually fine because I decided it's fine.
It's my game, it's my rules.
What am I doing? I can't ask people money for that.
Oh, that's okay. You can exploit your fans, but that's because you bought the art supplies.
I'm exploiting them with the travel budget. You see, you've got to think. You've got to think. But it is also pissing it down. So I'm really worried that no one's gonna just be wandering around. No one's gonna show up. At least it's also raining on Eddie, right?
He said it. There we go. That's £30 added to my travel budget. So we just got £30. That's increased our budget now to £80, which is very good for travel. Let's see if we can get more.
Job number one done. I had no other jobs lined up. So
Let's say job number one then.
So I was going to go looking for a job centre.
What do you mean you went to the job centre?
I tried. Well,
You can't do that.
I was looking for a job centre, but I found something along the way.
Do I gamble it?
Eddie, I so specifically said, I looked at you so loadedly, you weren't supposed to actually do it.
Do I go in and gamble? But that means spending the money I've got. And I don't have that much. I'll budget myself, I think. I'll just keep it to a strict budget. All right, fuck it, let's give it a go.
But we went in and like the first hurdle was like, hi, can we film in here? And he was like, I got to talk to my boss, and the boss had to talk to his boss and stuff like that. And they came back with like,
I asked, they said no.
I left with as much money as I went in with.
Well, I mean, that's a win.
Okay, there's been a development. It's passionate, Dune. I found a dry spot, but I don't know if anyone can see me. Hello, 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 hello. Just out of interest, if I did get a black taxi all the way from here to the port of Dover, how much would that cost? £270. Never mind, thanks anyway. Bye-bye. After about an hour, it wasn't working, so I changed the sign so it now said Dover, please, and that seemed to do the trick.
You forgot to be polite. That was the thing.
I know you're not going to Dover necessarily.
I'm going to Maidstone.
Maidstone? That's really helpful. Is that all right if we go with you to Maidstone?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Right, shall I meet you in the Shell garage? All right, I'll see you there. Thank you. Off we go.
Hello there.
Can I buy some art, please?
So I've got a nice lineup of Aston movie characters in here.
Stegosaurus?
I do. That's actually, out of all of the ones I've drawn, I think that's one I'm the most proud of. I love him. Would you like to purchase him?
Yes.
For to 10 of our finest English pounds? This is really cringe. I'm cringing myself out.
Do you have change?
I take card.
Oh my god.
You brought your card reader.
A lot of people don't have cash on them these days, man.
So you could take contactless payments off people.
Yeah, I was taking contactless payments off people. Here's your Stegosaurus. Pleasure doing business with you. Like, this is illegal, right? I think this counts as busking. It's not begging. I'm selling artwork for a video because I'm providing a service or good. You keep it safe. The weather is very unpredictable. Thank you, my friend. But it is something. It's definitely something. Mr. Bean, will you buy some of my shitty art? Please.
So, somewhere around here is a job centre, and I'm just going to ask, do they have a job that I can do for like maybe an hour? Those are available, right?
I couldn't fucking find it. And so I'm going up and down the street.
Oh, it disconnected. Okay, cool. Invalid number. I think they don't exist.
I looked at it on Google Maps, but I can't see the door because there's a fucking truck parked in the way.
Do you have the object permanence of a baby? Like, oh, must not be there. Where's the job centre?
Tom, where'd you go? So now I'm trying another place. This one seems to specialise in fashion. I mean, look at me. I'm currently looking to see if there's any jobs available. I'm kind of good to start immediately. I'm kind of open for anything. I'm actually directly outside your building right now if there's an option to come in and call. Okay, no problem. Shit. I think she may have been genuinely creeped out and said, I'm outside your building, by the way.
What? I love that you've applied like the boomer mentality of getting a job. You've hit the bricks.
Yeah.
Like, one job, please.
Well, I was thinking like I could walk around London. You know, like sometimes shops have like help wanted signs or like paperboy or something like that.
That's in the movies. In real life, as far as I understand it, when you go into a job centre, they say, please fill out this form, which is going to take 2 hours, and then you'll hear from them in about 3 or 4 months with a job you don't want that starts in 5 or 6 months.
So I have to get going. My job starts.
Shit, I'm running out of options.
We have left Greater London. We're in Kent now. No, that's too much. That's really kind of you. Thank you.
Please.
Just thought I'd fuck with Tom a bit. I'm looking at my holiday snaps by location. I found one of me in Gibraltar, so I'm just going to send this and say I'm in Gibraltar. Oh, fuck him up. I've just realised something really important. Now that we're here, now that everyone knows that we're heading basically towards the ports in general, it shouldn't say Dover. It should say France. So I'm going to make a new sign. Possibly the vaguest hitchhiking sign ever. France in general.
Right, thank you so much.
No worries, nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Good luck.
That was lovely, but he's not going to France. Hello, 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 you're right. You don't happen to be driving to France, do you? Hello. Where are you heading to today? Folkestone. Ah.
I've sold everything I've drawn, but I can draw new things. So beautiful. Wee woo.
Oh, it's Bluetooth?
Yeah, we're fancy out here. Oh, yes, a £10, please. Thank you so very much. Successfully turned the money into some more money, which will hopefully allow me to travel a little bit further than I would have been able to. Just got a text from Jay Foreman, a photo of him saying, hello from Gibraltar. The challenge has only been going on for like 3 hours, so I very much doubt that he's managed to get to Gibraltar. Where even is Gibraltar? We did increase the budget by a little bit. Just a couple.
A couple of pounds?
Couple of £100.
Fucking God.
At which point I started to feel really bad. Morally, I've lost. I've morally lost. So the next thing I can do is at least I can do something really funny.
So things aren't going so well for me. Exhibit A, we're back in the fucking building again! Yeah, my scheme to try to do like odd jobs around London is just not working. No one's really ready to just pay somebody who turns up on their doorstep, which makes sense. That's entirely fair. So I think really to get any success of trying to earn a bit more money on the fly, I think we got to get out of town. So let's go to Reading. All right, so that's £25 down on our ticket. Oh God, that's all the money I just made. Cow. Oh wait, no, it's a tree.
Right, so it turns out the first part of the day went really well, and I'm really happy with lift number 1. And I'm reasonably happy with lift number 2, but then everything went tits up. Because the guy that said he was going to take us to the terminal at Folkestone was actually taking us to a lay-by in the middle of nowhere, about a 4-minute drive from the terminal. You could actually see the mouth of the tunnel. We were within stone's throw spitting distance of the tunnel we wanted to go under, but absolutely no way to get in because there's no pedestrians allowed. So we went up to the security guard. In I go, tum-ty-tum-ty-tum-ty-tum, as middle class as I can. Oh, hello, we've been sent in this way. And I tried as politely as possible to blag my way through security, as in bypass immigration. No, not happening.
I think your mistake was walking in like, he's definitely got drugs up his ass, you know?
This is a stupid idea, there's nobody here. And we decided, counterintuitive though it was, to hitchhike away from the tunnel, away from Folkestone, further towards the coast down to Dover, where we could get the boat. So another guy picked us up, very nice guy.
It's Kieran, our saviour.
If you ever see hitchhikers, pick them up. But be careful.
So I have an idea, and unfortunately the first step in achieving that idea is a 4.5-hour bus ride.
Airport, fantastic, lovely.
Gorgeous to get, which cost about £23 from London all the way up to Manchester. Getting in at about 11:30 p.m. So my travelling has officially begun.
I need to do a maximum piss. All right, so here we are at Reading Station. You would come here to the Reading Festival like every year, about 20 years ago. It's so weirdly familiar, it's just strange. You may notice I'm in a different shirt now. And I swear to you, it's the same day.
So when we got to Reading, we had a different approach now to making money. I wasn't going to go around asking for jobs. I was going to go around asking for sponsorships. I would approach small businesses with a t-shirt that I was wearing and say, hey, do you want to sponsor me in my little YouTube journey?
There we go, that's the first one off the bat.
So this video has a couple of more sponsors now.
You did not.
For God's sake. I did, yes.
Are we allowed to do that?
Probably not.
There we go, it's working. Hello, hello.
Hello. What's it?
So I can write the name of your company onto my t-shirt. This is extremely out of my comfort zone and I hate it. No, they're a franchise, they're gonna say no. Be up for just a $5 sign my shirt. That's a no, unfortunately. It would have been a yes, except it became a no.
To have the confidence to be extroverted enough to be like, hi, chatting to people, like trying to get.
I mean, I gotta admit, I'm impressed. This is brave. I am not this brave.
No, I was shitting it the entire time.
Cool.
All right, so good news, we're in Dover, which means this is now useless. Gonna switch to France mode and see how far we get. Foot passengers that way. Just a minute now. If we pop in here and it turns out we can get on the next ferry and it's within our budget, that can get us to France, that can. Out of curiosity, we went up to the desk and said, how much would it cost to get on this boat as passengers? And then they said, it leaves in 5 minutes. I don't know whether to be happy or sad, because on the happy side, we're definitely going to France. But on the sad side, that means we've now used up the vast majority of our budget, which is good news because it means we're getting across the channel, which is technically the hardest part of the journey. But it's pretty bad news for the rest of the vast majority of this challenge yet to go. I might come to really regret this. I tell you what we should do. When we're on that boat, we need to scramble around asking every single passenger where they're going and see who's going the furthest. I was going up to families one by one, like deliberately asking as loudly as I possibly could, hi, we're doing a hitchhiking trip to get as far away from London as we possibly can, like just so that people could hear us. And hopefully someone would volunteer and come along. We found a busload of school kids who were willing to take us, but their teachers were not happy about it.
It's been so far so bad, there's been zero success at all. Let's keep trying though, because oh my God. I'm hoping that if it's not on the main high street, there might be like smaller independent businesses. Ooh, big potato games. I wonder. Hello. How's it going?
Very good, very good. I thought I recognised your face when you came into the shop. I was like, Teddy.
I've been nosy. I was like, so, do you have muffin time? And you do have muffin time. Could I maybe twist an arm for, like, say, a $5 to write Eclectic Games onto this T-shirt?
Yes.
Yeah?
Do it. Yeah.
Shall we do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a special textile pen, so that'll probably be better.
But this one's also a knife.
Ooh.
If you're in Reading, go to Eclectic Game. Buy yourself a big bunch of board or card games.
All right, cool. We just got £5 more thanks to the lovely people at Eclectic Games. All right, we're 5 up. Let's keep going. Let's try Biriyani Mama bar and restaurant. Would you be up for that?
I have to check with my boss.
Okay.
If you're in Reading, go to Biriyani Mama and get yourself a curry if you wanna.
Oh, lovely guys. Right, I got another signature, got another $5. I got leftovers. It's getting quite late, so we're just gonna like get the next train heading north, wherever that is, and then we're gonna take that as a pit stop, and then carry on our journey. Oh, I'm so full. Oh my God.
If you're in Reading,
Leave. Now, there is probably a little asterisk I should add to my journey. I didn't actually accept any of the money. Because it was coming out of people's actual pockets, I didn't feel right actually accepting it. So I allowed them to offer it to me, and then I declined it.
What a nice person you are.
I know, right?
But just
who would accept?
Shut up.
Who would accept money?
Shut up.
Hello, I didn't expect this to happen. Aren't I lucky? Sean and Tracy, unbelievably generous, have let us get in their camper van with them. And I find myself really unexpectedly and really happy to say, on a bed. I'm gonna get some actual sleep now, and this might be the last chance I get to sleep for a really long time, but good night. Sean and Tracy from the Isle of Man picked us up, and they were so lovely and generous. At some point while she was talking to us, we were telling her about the challenge and about the fact that we've got only £50 to last us through the trip, and she just gave me £20. And I said, I can't accept your money, that's not in the rules. You can't give me your money. I don't care how enthusiastic and friendly you are, but I have to earn this money. And I couldn't think of anything other than, I thought, I'll tell you what, while I'm in the back of the car, I'll write you a poem. I've written a very short rhyme to say Trace and Sean are sublime. With any luck we'll get far beyond Lille, and they'll get to Maastricht in time. For donating their petrol tanks, we owe them huge dollops of thanks. We hope that they do enjoy Andre Rieu and get safely home back to Manx.
Brilliant. Actually, that's fantastic. That's well
thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. One of the conditions of Sean and Tracy being incredibly generous and driving us a huge chunk of the way there was that we'd give a shout out to their daughter's charity. It's called Positive Bones, empowering amputees and people with limb disabilities to live a life without limits. Positive Bones, more worthy than a curry house in a game shop. I found the bus stop, I think, and this is where we're going to get the bus that's going to get us to Paris. And then, from Paris, I don't know. But then something happened. When our bus came that was meant to be taking us to Paris, we noticed that Paris is a stop on the bus. If we stay on the bus and outstay our welcome and cheat and sit on the bus for longer than our ticket takes us, the final destination on that bus was Barcelona. So we thought, you know what? This is, we did say on this very table that we're not allowed to break the law, but...
No, just you're generally not allowed to break the law, as is the nature of laws. Exactly. If you want to break the law, we'll put it in. It just will be filmed.
And that's why we did it.
Yeah! Thrilled, thank you. Oh boy. Well, flight's in 6 hours. Let's be in an airport. Ooh.
What time did you get to Manchester Airport?
Close to midnight, and then we was just there.
You were there till 6 a.m.
Till our 6 a.m. flight, where we then sat for 6 hours, which was really nice, actually. Also, we thought about springing for a hotel room for us to get 3 hours of sleep, and I just didn't want to spend that.
Is it locked?
But it's not just the big blue tubes that make Manchester Airport so special. It's also this conveyor belt that isn't doing anything.
Okay, so that train there is going to...
So it was now getting late, and we went to Birmingham.
So, I'm basically reached Birmingham for free with the money we've gotten so far. So we're now going to, with what money we have left over, get to the station, just see how far we can go. All right, so we're going to Preston. Now, with all the love in the world, what the fuck is in Preston?
Drake, where's Terminal 2? Let's go. I feel like it's super illegal to be filming this. Is this our second or third crime of the video? So I managed to find a 6 a.m. flight that will land at our destination before midday. It's totally worth it. And this is really funny.
Right, there's good news and bad news. The good news is I no longer feel a sense of tremendous guilt. The bad news is we've been kicked off the bus in Orleans or Orléans or Old Orleans or whatever it's supposed to be called. It's 6 something or 5 something in the morning and the game is up. So now, with daylight coming up, we've got to decide what we do. There are trams here. If we look at the map and find somewhere on the outskirts of Orléans that we can hitchhike further south from, we'll be in luck. We earnestly did try to pay for that tram, but couldn't figure out how to get the machine to work, so the tram was free. Great. We then got ourselves to...
Having learned no lessons, you stowed away again.
We just got off a tram. We found what I think is the Orléans equivalent of Mottingham. If you come this way, you'll see a petrol station, a main-ish road that heads all the way south, and some traffic lights. In theory, we can pull off the same trick that we did in Mottingham and get as far south as we can go. Let's head over that way and tell all the cars we want to go to Toulouse. That's going to make my arms very tired very quickly. Oui, vous pouvez nous aider? Limoges, oui. Merci. Let's go to Limoges.
We gotta go. All right, we've only got 2 hours. 2 hours in Preston. Let's get as far as we can.
So I got this fella. So we went to Preston and there's like nothing there. But there is a Wallace and Gromit statue.
It's the woke trousers Gromit. Why? What is it?
Because Preston.
Literally just, there's a character in Wallace and Gromit called Preston, ergo, this is our cultural identity.
Yes.
As far as I know, Preston is famous for 3 things. The dog off of Wallace and Gromit. Britain's first motorway went around Preston.
Oh, you know.
And also, they've got a really nice, it used to be a public toilet, but they've turned it into a nice little flower garden. And that's
lovely.
literally everything I know about Preston.
I thought you was about to say that it was a public toilet, but they turned it into a town.
AI's getting everywhere. That's funny, I'm funny. I'm not funny. Okay, bad news, they don't have Ubers in this country. Hopefully we can get a taxi now. I actually don't know if they'll take our money. I didn't go to the Bureau de Change. Hi there. We're just trying to get down to the lighthouse. This is very silly. It's Africa! Let no one question my commitment to the bit.
J'avais fait ça, c'est très loin. Il faut que ce soit une surprise, c'est pour ça que c'est tout un secret. Lui, il sait où sont les autres deux et...
You know what, there's a completely different way of doing this that the others have probably done. Like, we started in central London. It probably wouldn't have been that hard to do something like busking or caricatures or dancing for money and have a target in mind, and then you've got all day to get £300, which is completely doable, and then fly wherever you want. And that's exactly what I should have done, and it's exactly what the others have probably done. Limoges, or Limoges, or Limo, I don't know how to say it. It's Limoges if it's French.
Sorry, the French.
It's French for the emojis.
Yeah.
You join me in the magnificent Limoges railway station, a wonderful example of Victorian French architecture on the Anyway, the point is, we've got an annoyingly medium-sized amount of time left. If it was a really short time, it would be a no-brainer. We'd say, no, let's stop here, this'll do. If it was a really long time, it would be a no-brainer. We'd hop on that train, but it's cutting it really fine. There's a train leaving soon, going to... can't remember, begins with a M, but it'll get us about 100 kilometers further south. The catch is, it's massively beyond our budget, and I don't fancy hopping over the turnstiles because we've done enough naughty stuff and it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna do something I should have done a long time ago.
I think it was wet in there.
I still technically had about £2 left of my budget, and that was enough for a bus.
Oh, and now I found a job centre. Oh, God, run it. That bus stop is closed, we've got to find another one. Ah, shit. Hi there.
So we got a bus as far as we could.
Okay.
To get to our final stop, the Wheat Sheaf Pub in Wood Plumpton.
Wood Plumpton? That's a fake place. You've made that up.
And that's where we ended up.
24 hours later, we went from one pub to another pub. I'm out of money, I'm out of ideas. I have one idea. Let's get a drink.
It was closed. So
Caricature? Vous voulez une caricature? 20 euros? D'accord. Pas de problème.
5 minutes plus.
Alors, j'ai compris. Aucun problème. All right, enough fun and games. That didn't work. The thing before didn't work either. I'm going to see if I can blag getting on this train just in case it works. Right, that's what's gone wrong. Whether or not I earned the money, I've missed the train. After all that, I've missed the train. I have a souvenir. I couldn't think of anything that Limoges is famous for, so I thought I want the souvenir to double up as a present that one of my children can enjoy, because I went away from them for no reason. So I brought this. It's a shark, but not only is it a shark, it's a shark with a little fan on. I mean, it's broken already, but look.
Wow. That seems useless.
Does it cool you down? As a cheeky...
No.
I'm very seriously considering doing another crime, moving those barriers so we can take the photo I want to take properly. Just kind of want, if there's a quiet point when no one's there, I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I want the photo. I want it uncompromised. And I don't care how many war dead I have to disrespect to do it. All right. I think that's, do you reckon that's clear? See? I'm a good boy. I'm a force for good. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's good. That's good.
You've won, haven't you?
Would you like to guess where I went, Jay?
All right, from Manchester. From Manchester Airport for about £200, 6 a.m. last minute. Did you go to the moon?
No, you went to the moon, Jay.
Oh yeah, I was.
Don't forget.
I thought it'd be fun to tease you.
Yep.
So I sent a WhatsApp with a. I just went over my phone where photos of me far away. I found one of me on my own in Gibraltar. So it's like, hello from Gibraltar. And then I sent another one with me on the Statue of Liberty. And then I found a screenshot from a video where I'm on the moon. Just to keep your morale low.
It's true. It's true. You did send me some photos, Jay. You're right. You did send me such a lovely photo from Gibraltar, and I thought, that's such a lovely photo from Gibraltar. I think I'll...
No way! Oh, wow!
Oh, fuck you.
And
we're so late. I went to Preston.
Eddie, what was your final mileage?
193 miles.
193 miles. Jay?
Mine was a nice round 397 miles.
Oh, very pleasant. I also have a 97 in mine with 1,097 miles.
Wow.
Fucking.
Except none of that really happened. Hi, I'm TomSka Ridgewell, and I've just lied to you, and these two fine gentlemen here. Because while yes, I did get a coach to Manchester Airport, and yes, I got a flight to Gibraltar, these two events occurred an entire week apart from one another. We sat and waited in that airport for many hours, only for them to then cancel our flight. And our option was either just get a bus a few more miles, or stick to the original plan, fake it another day, and still have a funny video. And that's the one I went for, but my conscience has gotten the better of me, so in the interests of being honest, within the original 24 hours of this challenge, I only made it 157 miles, making me the de facto loser of this challenge.
Hello, I'm Jay Foreman, and in light of the shocking revelation that I found out about 10 seconds ago, I'd like to officially hereby declare my official being the winner of this challenge.
Hello, my name is Eddie Bowley, and I am also here.
That was a very silly time. Well,
but what about Sharky? Where did they go?
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, I left me behind. Oh no.
Thank you again for Surfshark for giving us a budget for this. We spent more than the budget we were given. There's probably a full cut of this video with more stuff on our Patreon. Good job, boys.
Good job. Same time next year?
No.
Hey you, thank you for the money. 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 Hey you, thank you for the money.
Thank you, patrons. We appreciate it. I hope we turned your money into something that you found at least kind of funny. Oh, it rhymed. That's fun. Okay, bye.